Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this quarter scale Predator figure from Neca. And basically the figure will be housed in here. But since I took it out, it's not in there anymore. And on one side here shows the closed mandible Predator. And then the open one. And the one I got is the mask version. And here's what the back of the box looks like. And here are a little bit of read up. And let's zoom in on the little the rest of the wave or whatever's on the bottom. Alright, looks like on the bottom here we have classic, perhaps. Then this one, I'm not even sure. This one, I'm not even sure. This one is wolf. And then the hound. Then falconer, berserker, tracker, berserker, and this one looked like classic, the mask on. I guess one of these, I think this one's the last one, and this one's the elder. Yeah, I think this is the last predator, this one's the elder. And yep, let's take a look at the figure itself. Now this is what a regular 7" looks like, and the big one, it's about that big in comparison. Wow, this thing's huge. Well, it's not that big. I mean, it's pretty big. It's definitely bigger than a 12" figure. But yeah, because I have something similar to this size as well too, which is Spider-Man. I'll show a comparison later on. But this is what the figure looks like. Let's get this guy out of there. No, I could keep him over here. It's no big deal. Alright, here's what he looks like from the front, from the side, from the back, and the other side. Alright, let's do a close-up at this humongous figure, and no light-up feature. The only gripe I have is the mask here. You see that line running right across the middle? I mean, they should have molded this along the edge instead of like right across the middle. But other than that, I'm very happy with this figure. And then let's take a look at the the cannon itself. It's really detailed. And that top, there's a ball joint there, and then there's a hinge on the bottom here, same as your 7" figure, exactly the same, and except for a couple of wires coming out of his mask. And here's his armor, shoulder armor. This is a rubber tube, another rubber tube. Here's a look at the comp unit. It does not open, so don't expect it to open. Here's one of his hand. And chest piece, chest armor, and the trophies. Here's a spine right there, and there's some tiny skulls right there. Good look at the belt, and the nettings is made out of plastic. So it will tear if you aren't careful with it. I'm surprised they didn't use nylon or anything like that. But looks like they molded this thing out of plastic. Or is it nylon? No, I don't think it's nylon though. It would have been more durable if it was made out of nylon. There's a strap right there. Shoulder armor and individual dreads. And let's take a look at the back side for a little bit. There's this giant backpack. Lots of detailing. Very good paint job as well. No flaws or anything like that that I could tell. And there are these straps on his arm. They are actually detachable. I mean, you could just remove them. It's not attached to the netting or anything. They're just on there. So you could actually take them off and replace it with the right color, because I think it's supposed to be brown, not black. And there's more netting going through the legs. And the shin guard, knee pads, the feet. It's basically a glorified 7-inch figure. That's the best I could say. Other than having the netting, I mean, there's not a whole lot of difference between this and your 7-inch figure. And here's the blades. It is retractable, but it is very hard to extend them. Some detailing on the armor itself. Let's extend them so you guys can see how long they are. Alright, here it is, full extended. And it's about that long. Okay. And yeah, let's take a close look at the skulls and stuff. Here are the little skulls, trophies. That's, I don't know what that is. Could be a tooth. And good look at the netting. As you can see, it's just plastic netting. As far as articulation, it's basically the same as a 7-inch version. Head is on a ball joint, shoulders are ball hinge, and the elbows are ball hinge. And then the wrists are ball joint, and there's a swivel the waist there, and then there's these V joints, basically just swivel hips, and then there's a cut in the thigh, and then there's a hinge, a ball hinge on the knees, on the knees, and then the ball joint on the ankles. The head itself got a really large range of motion. See how far up he's looking, which is really cool. There's a good look at the necklace itself again. The armor. Yeah, it's quite a nice piece. I mean, but this thing does cost $70 though at Toys R Us. So if you're willing to pay $70 for a what is this, a 18-inch Predator, this is what you will get. And I saw all three of them: the mask, the unmask, the 2 unmasked. I saw all three of them, and I decided to go with the mask because I usually display all my even my Hot Toys, they're displayed with mask on. So that's how I like my Predators, with their mask on. Alright, so look at the comp unit, and the wires on this mask are basically not attached to anything. I just shoved them back in there because I have no idea where they're supposed to go. I don't see an instruction of where they're supposed to attach to this to his armor, but yeah, so I basically just shoved them in there and left it like that. Here's a size comparison between my 18-inch Predator with the really tall Spider-Man. I don't know how tall this thing is. I think it's about 18-inch, I'm not sure. Yep, I got this Spider-Man a long time ago, and yeah, now he has a buddy that's pretty much the same height now, which is kind of cool. Let's get Spider-Man out of there, and since this is a Predator review, we'll just focus on this guy some more, and just rotate him a little bit so you guys can see more of him, I guess. He does look really good on camera, actually. The proportion and everything looks really good, actually. I like it. It's like the best angle too. It's like the best angle of him. And again, I found this at Toys R Us. for $69.99, I believe, and saw all three of them there. They did only put out one of each, so I guess I was lucky enough to get first crack at them, because I'm sure this guy will be the first to go, I would think. But yeah, so there you have it, 18-inch Predator from Neca, which is really cool. I like the side view of them too, really cool actually. And the way you put on this backpack is the same way you put on with the 7-inch. There's a little hook on the bottom, and then that piece just snaps onto, just pegs onto the shoulder. So it's basically the same as the 7-inch. It's just a supersized 7-inch figure, because all the articulation is the same basically. So yep, with netting. So yeah, there you have it. And there you go. Thanks for watching.